So you've been thinking about starting to exercise, working out, but you haven't started it and it has been difficult for you to get started. I'm here to share a few tips to help you get started with any type of exercise or workout that you've been looking forward to do, but just haven't been able to get yourself to do it. And I understand the difficult task. If you haven't been active for a while and it's been hard, I'm here to share a few tips. So we all know the benefits of being active, working out and exercising. There's plenty of platform that offers information. I think you can all look at it. But why do we have hard time starting? I think that's like the main question, right? I think the main thing is like we set these goals a little bit too high and we're just expecting more expectation out of ourselves than you should really be doing, right? And I think when you set your goal a little bit too high, it just becomes daunting and you lose motivation and incentive to do it. So, my number one goal is to just share some of the tips to help you get started. So, I would say the number one thing to get started is don't aim too high with your goal. Let's just say you're doing body weight at home. You don't even need, first of all, you don't need gym membership to be active. You can do stuff at home. There's plenty of training method that you can do with your body weight, and there's a lot of amazing fitness coach online that you can look for home training. But I think the goal really is how to get started. Don't aim too high. So let's just say you haven't been working out, you haven't been active. My number one tips is don't aim too high. And the second thing is don't be hard on yourself. Like, you're already doing it, and give yourself credit for doing it, even if it's like 5 push-ups or like 10 jumping jacks. Like, give yourself credit for doing it for the day, right? But at the end of the day, you gotta see the value of why you're doing these things, right? I think a lot of quick benefit I can just kind of list for you. Doing working out with weights and body weight, exercising with activities or sports. It definitely helps with increasing your bone density. As we age, that is so vital. We want our bones and muscle to be strong. It slows down the bone loss as we get engaged in more, I wouldn't say discipline, but create a habit of working out and exercising and reduce the risk of joint pains and back pains, improve balance and postures. If you're building muscle through weights and body weight, you can increase your muscle mass. It helps enhance your cardiovascular health, boost mental health. It helps with your sleep. For those who care about skin, it helps with your skin, believe it or not. And so there's just like so much. It boosts immunity. There's just so much benefit of working out. And then I know it's hard, especially if you're young, you're not going to see the benefit. It's really as you age into the advanced age that you see these benefits. So start small. Let's just say you want to get started in running, but you don't know where to start. So I would just recommend, if you're able to go to the gym, run a treadmill. If you want to just run outside of your house, you can run inside of your house if your house is big enough. Like, there's no, as if you want it, it's there. Like, nothing can stop you from wanting to make something happen for your own benefit. And our body is a temple that we should really care for. So start small. So if you want to run, improve your vascular health, run 1 minute every day, run 2 minutes every day, whatever that helps you start it. get started, right? Like, don't aim like 10 minutes if you haven't ran for years, or you just haven't been active. Like, don't aim these like crazy numbers, like do 100 push-ups a day. Like, you're gonna quickly lose motivation, incentive. Like, do like 10 push-ups, 5 push-ups, like 5 setups to just get started. One type of exercise to help you stretch, if you're into yoga, or whatever the activity is, right? Or you're not into these, you want to play sports, find friends, you play basketball once a week, play tennis, play badminton, whatever. Like, just don't give yourself too high of a goal that it's hard to accomplish. I think I've made this point a little bit too much, but you know what I'm trying to get to. When I started getting myself in very active, there was a period of time that I wasn't very active. I was just really into working, very sedative activities. I started with just doing 25 push-ups a day, 15 setups, and I track myself by just starting small. And as I got used to it, so I'll be doing 25 push-ups every day for like a week. By then I increased it to like 30 push-ups. Gradually I felt better, and I just automatically start doing 40 push-ups. And the human body, as you know, there's some incredible human beings in the world, right? We are very capable, and we have a lot of potential to do amazing things. So it starts small. As you gradually grow, it's like building a habit. You just want to start small, so that's not daunting on you, and you're able to finish it. And you can reward yourself. I wouldn't recommend by rewarding yourself by eating too crazy. Then I don't know, it's sort of defeating purpose, because like eating is a whole separate issue, like topic about health, being healthy, right? That's a whole different thing. But today we're just talking about how to get started. It's just starting small, setting really tiny goals every day that you're able to accomplish. It doesn't have to be every day. If you're aiming to just be 2 or 3 days a week, you want to go out and run, you can just run like 1 minute a day, 2 minutes a day. And as you do that for 5 days or 7 days, however you want to set that schedule, you gradually increase until your body feels like it's able to handle more. Then you're more than welcome to increase the load. But just starting, it's giving you baby step to build the habit. Like, it's like brushing teeth. You build that habit since you were young, and hopefully when you're young, and then, but it's never too late, right? So building small, aiming low in the beginning, and then you grow, you build upon that. And then as your body is starting to get used to it, you can increase the load, you can get better at it. You're getting better at it. Eventually you're able to run 5 minutes. You run 5 minutes for a week or 2 weeks. You just run 5 minutes for a week or 2 weeks, and you're able to increase it to 7 minutes, and then so on, right? So this is just a quick video. I just want to share to everyone that it's not as hard for you to get started with exercising activities, even like weight training. You can start with like 10 pounds, 5 pounds, right? So that's my little tip for you. Hopefully it's going to be helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave any comments. Please like and subscribe the videos, and the more videos, it will give me more motivation and support to do more. Hopefully I can share more stuff that can be helpful for everyone. Thank you.